Okay, right now, Houston, the voltage is looking good.
And welcome to the 5th edition of the I'm So Houston radio show. I'm Sean Solo, producer. Man, we're so honored today to have my boy in the house, man. We got the Sensei, Podina, Croc Bull in the house. We got Big Pokey, man, the S.u.c legend. What's up, Big Pokey?
What's happening, man? What's good, man?
Yeah, it's all, man. It's an honor to have you here, man.
Man, I appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Man, to come off the bat, man, everybody who's been coming in here, I ask them this general question because I've been bringing in the S.u.c legends, man. I want to know, how did you meet Screw?
Man, well, I actually met Screw a long time ago, man, back in high school, man. A homegirl of mine had a party, and she had Screw DJ. And we ended up over there, and I met him. And then the next time when I met him through one of my childhood partners. We ended up going over there, and he still remember me, and we went from there. From there, it was...
Okay, was you already rapping then, or you were just cool Big Pokey?
Yeah, in the yard playing ball.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that, man. Everybody knows you was a hell of a football player, man.
Yeah.
You know. How was it that you transitioned from football to the rap star?
Hey, man, well, actually, you know, after, you know, messing with Screw for a minute and doing underground and so forth, they kind of gave me another fallback plan, and it came a situation where, you know, kind of as far as with ball, to where I had to sit out for a year.
Okay.
And then I had to sit out. I had something else going. And it was like one door closed, but the other one opened up. You feel me? So,
yeah.
you know, that's how that came about. And so from that, I've been running ever since.
So basically, you know, to break it down is, you started seeing some money in this rap game.
It was crazy because I got kicked out of school, turned around, and a year later had a major deal with Universal.
It's crazy how that happens, man.
Yeah.
So at that time, like before you got the deal, I want to bring it back a little bit. Tell me, you know, what was your official induction into the Screwed Up Click? How did that even happen? How did they say, man, Big Pokey, we want you S.u.c?
To me, I think it you know, it formed as, you know, at first everybody was just around there, you know, and different hoods and running each other over there, and I guess, you know, steady doing tapes and over there doing tapes with cats and this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and something started brewing and woo-woo, and it just kind of...
It just formed.
Yeah. It just did what it did.
Man, that's a blessing, man. It's crazy how that whole, y'all was all like, you was from Yellowstone, Key from Herschelwood, you got Pat from Dead End and Hall from Dead End. Man, that's a crazy thing how that came together.
Yeah.
Like when you was doing before you got your deal, I know you featured on that DEA album, and on a couple of other albums like Southside Players and all those albums before you got your deal.
Right.
So how did it feel when you officially started being on official tapes that came out in the store?
It was exciting, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, really all that was new, kind of, because I ain't never, you know, thought that was how I was gonna be getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so all that was, you know, it was exciting going through it, and just actually just kind of watching it build and become something in your face, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just, you know, so it was, you know.
It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, beautiful thing.
So when you got your deal, I know you was with Chevis Entertainment first.
Yeah.
And you signed, you did your whole first album. I mean, how did the whole process, like, I know you had to say, damn, now I gotta make songs. I gotta I know that was some difficult stuff, huh?
Man, that was crazy because, you know, coming from freestyling to
Paper.
Man, now I've got to write my thoughts down, make it rhyme, make it make sense now. So I used to be a minute on my write down. It used to take me a minute.
Right.
And I think part of that came from because if I wasn't feeling it, I wasn't fit to release it. So however long it took me to get it how I needed it,
Right.
that's just what it was. As long as once you got it,
Right.
it was, you know what it was?
Yeah.
What
You
it
roll
was.
with it.
But after, you know, doing it so long, it's routine now. So
Yeah, it's easy for
but
you.
at first, that was kind of the thing.
But the thing about it is, that process produced some 5 jams though. You know, you was doing some crazy, really a part of your production like circle or whatever, but I was around,
Right,
you know what I'm saying, to see.
Right
Yeah,
yeah, you seen everything right on.
Yeah, right on the button. So when you got your deal, how did that go? Like you put out the first one was Dope Game 2000, right?
No, first one was Hardest Pit.
First, see, I'm tripping.
Nah, you good.
Yeah.
First one was the Pit, then I did Dope Game.
Dope Game 2000.
Yeah.
So you got the deal off of Hardest Pit?
Yeah.
Damn. So
Actually, when we dropped that, Key was releasing his second one. We dropped it was the Lifestyle.
yeah, Lifestyle.
We dropped that on the same day.
Damn.
Yeah, we dropped on the same day, and you know, he was still doing what he was doing,
Yeah.
and I was you know doing my thing. So it went from that, you know, to moving units to they got the collar and
It's on.
hey,
It's on. Yeah. So like the difference is like today, like most people don't understand that, back in the day when the S.u.c. era was super duper hot, like boys was dropping one album and getting major deals. Like,
see, that's what they even understand it because you got to think about it. Our underground, thing was so heavy,
right,
to where it was bound to do that. If how you just gonna come out and you're underground, local, when you ain't local, you're underground, and then you come out mainstream and you moving hundreds of thousands units.
Yeah.
How you do that?
Yeah.
You got people on the East Coast, they can come out the trunk and move 5,000 units,
right,
and get a deal,
right.
But when you doing that kind of noise and you moving them kind of units, they want to see who it is and what's going on.
Right.
So
yeah, they came calling.
We keep dropping that. Don't mess with Texas, man. Shit, that lit it up down.
That did light it
They
up.
were like, what else they got going on over there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And that's why I want to transition to it right now, because people don't understand that, the game is so different right now. You very rarely see artists come out and sell 100,000 units, man. And people, the perception of the social media, they might have 20,000 followers, but they ain't got but 4,000 sales. You know what I'm saying? But it make it look like
that's the new game.
That's the
how
whole
it's
new
switched.
game.
Yeah.
It's more show.
Yeah. They want to see the visual, what's going on and all that. So
Yeah.
that's why you got these reality shows. They left and right, it's just all the time.
Yeah, they selling music off a reality show. You get a reality show, you drop your album.
What did the world star, all that type of
Yeah.
stuff. You got, all them different sites, man.
Yeah. You gotta hit them up. So, after you got the deal, and the tragedies when our legends was taken away from us so quick, man. Tell me how that affected your career when we lost Screw Pat and Hawk, Mafio, and them.
Man, that was crazy times, man. Each one of them. And when you take a loss like that, you know what I'm saying? Like number one, man, you lose Mafio. And when I lost Mafio, I lost one of my closest partners at the same time. So that kind of, welcomed me for me. As well as before that, I had lost one of my close partners, what I'm saying, before that. So,
before that, yeah.
Well, no, he came after that, I won't say, but it kind of, those kind of took a toll on him. Then when you lose PAT, man, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's you know, to S.u.c. circle, the PAT, that's a major piece, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, how that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, and you know, you just gotta move forward. But you know, those were some L's, man.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, man, you know, that, you know, that it happens, man.
That's
so
life.
you have to keep stretching through it and mash for them too, and you know, still keep them alive through our music, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So.
And you've done that. You've done that. I mean, I salute you for doing that, and keep on doing it, man. So tell me, like from your perspective, man. I don't, want to get too deep in it. How do you think the Screwed Up Click would have been different if, just say, if Screw would have still been alive through the movement that, that came with your album, with Hawk, and, Pat came out with. When we lost Screw, do you think that we lost unity or we lost, I don't know, it's hard for me to explain that question.
First of all, man, like I was saying about Pat, but Screw, that's, that's just, that's the nucleus, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is, so now, if he would have been here, I can't say what would have went on because you gotta look how many people that
Brands died.
Yeah, and off of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their own different agendas.
Right.
I don't know how that would have went, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to the fact because if so, it probably would have been going like that when, the first albums was dropping and all that. It just didn't, you know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying.
Because Screw really think his main thing, he's like doing what he did.
Yeah.
And and that's one of the conversations we had. He told me that's he like doing what he
wanted to be a DJ.
That's what he wanted to do. Man.
Yeah.
And put people on and turn people on, and that's hey, you got to love it. And in respect.
Yeah.
So, so I can't say, but even though with him gone, man, you gotta miss his presence, man, because this is his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then not to see him get the love that everybody got and they show for the movement, that's the hurtingest thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, what you just said is so real because it's like I was discussing that with my crew earlier. Like boys was already doing their own gig. Like you say, Screw wanted to be a DJ. Everybody that don't know the inside of what's going on or what was going on think that Screw wanted to, make everybody under his label or something. But Screw wanted to be a DJ and bring new talent out and break artists like that. He wasn't really worried about
because it would have been going like that.
It would have already been going like that.
Because who gonna get first deal to do it? Screw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't even okay, screw that, all right. That everything else is uncivilized, but then that wasn't the case. So that's how I was able to, everybody kind of, and from that created, everybody having different agendas because now, even though it's the same Screw movement, you under different umbrellas.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
So real.
Yeah.
That's so real.
Yeah.
Man, you didn't just gave what people need to hear, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of misconceptions and people say different things, but hearing it from a true humble artist that's so hard in the game, man, it means a lot. People will listen and get a whole different perspective of what was really going on. So after you left Chevis, did you go to Rec Shop or how did that go?
Well, we after the Dope Game 2000, then I ended up doing a project with Rick, whatever, and And after that, I just been doing my thing. I done a couple of projects with, a couple of people, but my main two was with Chevy's and with, Progressive.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, and like I say, man, really, I got to give a big shout out to Chevy's, and Rick Shop, but Chevy's, cause that, he the one, man, that, he the one that really took a chance on it.
Right.
Which, it was something there for you to see, but at the end of the day, unless you put it on the wood, it ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? And he was, so I always, and at the end, that's my boy even now, ain't no me and them still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Paul the cool dude.
Man,
he's a real man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, learn a lot from him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That means a lot when you go up under, when we was younger, a real man that was, was gonna be solid with you all the way around.
Hey man,
you know what I'm saying?
That's him, man.
Yeah,
he's
a good dude.
Like a big brother to me, man. Really is, so that's my dog. But me, and like I said, me and Rick tight. I learned a lot from watching Rick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I take my head off to him as far as, when it comes to that music aspect or whatever, he knows what he's doing, and he goes after it,
Yeah, they're both very smart businessmen.
Yeah.
They're businessmen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what,
because I seen, and not to cut you off,
no, go ahead.
but I seen, Chevy's do it with me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I seen Rick do it with a whole label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a different.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for you to be the glue to that and keep that together, you got your staff, and then you got, your artists, and you got to make everybody happy, make everything stretch and do this, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, it ain't easy. That shit ain't easy, man, because everybody, man, dealing with artists alone, man, and not just the staff.
For real.
Everybody got wants and needs, man.
Then you hope you're dealing with the right one, because, some of them, they be just, in their own way. And, you gotta watch, really, you gotta watch what you're investing in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't put this behind you, but you want to be it.
Yeah.
I can't, you know what I'm saying? You got, and at the end of the day, man, everybody got needs, things they need to do, but me personally, and by being an artist and now having my own label, you know what I'm saying, I have a lot of cats that want to deal with me and get up on my umbrella. But one thing I'm not going to do to you, I'm not going to lie to you and bring you on whatever, because I'm not going to put all my energy into it, but I'm going to put my energy into the right one.
Yeah.
That's going to open it up and get everything going.
Yeah.
And then once I get that right, I don't have to go out looking, this going to look for me, and then I come to start doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's fun.
So you was talking about your new label, man. Everybody been asking me online and stuff like, man, how can I get with the label, or what's going on with Pokey? Tell me, what's the Mob Style Music Group, man?
Well, that's my label, man. Actually, it's been up for a while, man. Me and my partner, I told you, with the Mafia Pass he did. That was kind of our baby, man. So I always just kept it going and whatever. So, and mainly it's been, my squad, a lot of cats on my hood. So, we just, we keep it Mob Style, man. It just labels a way of life, man.
Already. So are y'all looking for new artists, or you've got an artist, or besides you? Because I know you coming.
Well, I got my eyes on one or two cats right now, and we always looking for talent. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's a whole new way, man. You got to keep up with what's going on, man. I want me one of these young ones.
Hungry.
So I got my eyes on a couple of cats, man. Just waiting on the right opportunity, so that way I can get into it and do it however they want to do it.
Right. Speaking on the new wave, you keep leading me into some good questions, man. Like, how do you feel about the new era and the new hottest sound that's in Houston? Like, is it, people say that they used the name or they were saying S.u.c. Or whatever. There was a lot of little talk out there. I mean that some people felt like it was disrespectful. Others, you know, some like me myself, I love that new wave or whatever. But how do you feel about the new wave and the new groups like the Sauce Twins or people like that?
So man, look, man, I like the little thing they got going on. You know, they got their own little swag, their own little style, man. They from the city, so I'm with them regardless. And you know, as far as they said something about screwed up. I don't look at it as no diss. You gotta think about it, man. We screwed this whole city up. How the hell you ain't fit to mention that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I look at it as, you know, that's who would want to be associated with something like that on their name. You
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I ain't taking that as no diss. As far as the change, I love it. Cause shit, niggas loved us when we changed it.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was doing one thing at first. When we came through, we slowed this shit up. We were freestyling, falling off, and all this shit. They were loving it, man.
Man, that's so real.
So
bro.
shit, hell yeah, I rock with it. I like it, man. Keep doing your thing. Kurt Cobain, the dog.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Good dude. You know what I'm saying? But I like his music.
Yeah.
South Twins, I like them. They hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're aggressive with it. That's my music. You know, I got a mild tone. I come across. But my it's aggressive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever I'm talking about.
Right.
I like that. That turned me on anyway.
Right.
So I like it.
Man, it's good to hear it coming from
Man, we gotta support our own.
Man.
Why you can't that's a messed up way of thinking, man.
Right.
And on the cool, that's why this rap scene ain't really like it should be.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Right
How we in this big old city like this? Is one of the biggest, prettiest cities, man. We got the beautiful women. We got some of the beautiful scenery. All that country shit. You can say that we that too, but nigga, we live too. It's serious out here. Everybody want to migrate out here. They come out here. You hear people implementing doing stuff that we do and all this type of stuff. You already know how they go. How this ain't supposed to be one of the music meccas, man? We supposed to have a bunch of Beyonce's and things down there. Thank the Lord we got her. Love her to death. But you gotta look at these ATLs, man. And then they sticky with each other. They turn the next nigga on. How you gonna fall off like that?
You ain't gonna fall off.
If I done turned you on at the time you was on and you get the rocking and rolling, and then I turn around and slow down, man, you can speed me up.
Man. Knowledge right there.
I mean, it really is conversation. Some niggas just don't think that they know.
That's real talk, man. I mean, that whole thinking right there is a problem in our culture in this city, man. And I don't know what it is that, you know, what started that way of thinking down here, but it's been like that. It's crazy. I don't know if we can find a way to flip the switch and each one help the next one, man, we're gonna be unstoppable because our talent pool is so much deeper.
And being with where we at, with that clicking, it's gonna be too serious.
Man.
But you know,
With time, we're gonna just sit on and hope for the best.
That's right.
So we got a couple of questions from some fans, man. That's something I just started on the last episode. My boy Paul Warren, or Jurin, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, man. He wants to know, who's your favorite S.u.c. rapper?
My favorite S.u.c.
Besides yourself?
Yeah. Man.
It's a hard one, huh?
It's a hard one, man.
Without stepping on any toes, man, you know.
Man, I'm just gonna call it a spade.
Yeah.
But just being real, it's a few of them, man.
Yeah, you got it. Name a few.
It's being real, it's a few of them, man. You know, Pat number one, man.
Yeah.
When I seen Pat, when he dropped his, man, when his album was together, he had dropped a snippet first. And when, niggas used to ride around and jam the snippet like it's the album.
Yeah.
And when I first heard it, I remember the first thing that really came to my head, I said it. I was sitting there listening, we just in on some songs.
Man, for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From taking it freestyle, and then you pen and paper, and you know, man, and put it together, and then you know, Kiki was already, even when he was his freestyle that is the dude that was something else, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come, man, you gotta look at Key changed the lingo up, man.
Yeah, man.
All that, talk about it and all that.
Yeah, we
Kiki,
talked
man.
about that.
You know what I'm saying?
About that.
You know, so then man, you got Mike D. You know, I like Mike D verbal. Mike D got a whole different, you got Zero.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ro is, he multi-talented with it.
Right.
You know, I done seen Ro make a beat, come up with a hook, record himself singing it, put it on repeat, write the verses, record the song.
Man,
It's called mastering your craft.
that's mastering the craft. It is what it is.
You know?
I got another question. Freon Newsom, another fan, fellow rapper as well. He wants to know, how was it when you worked with Fat Pat and you were featured on his classic Ghetto Dreams track, Do You Like What You See? How was it in the studio when y'all did that?
Oh man, it was actually when Pat first came to me about it, he wanted to put me on the top drop.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So but then he ended up changing. We ended up doing and the day we was supposed to go to the
That would
studio.
have been crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
But go ahead.
But we were supposed to go to the studio one day. We ended up to go for something, and we came back and did it, and we ended up going to do the Do You Like What You See? And when we went and did it, really it was just me and him up there, and I can't remember who the engineer was, whatever. But it was just me and him. We went up there and just laid it, you know what I'm saying? Did it and got up out of there, and that was kind of like. That was crazy because after that, after it released and it was out, you know what I'm saying, and I'm hearing my cell phone and all this type of stuff, that's when people can't start coming to me saying, man, when you gonna got this?
Yeah.
See, first I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to do one of them. See, that's how that, you know what I'm saying? That's how that came into play, you know?
That's crazy. So it was after that song that woke him up.
That's what motherfuckers asked me, man, when you gonna drop it?
Yeah. Cause you did kill that motherfucker.
Man, it took me goddamn me by the hour and a half right there, motherfucker. Man, it when you started writing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wanted it to sound like I wanted it to sound.
Right, right. You knew where you was going with that one.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, that's so live, bro, man. Well, I hope my Facebook friends or whatever like the answers that he gave straight from the heart, man.
Yeah.
So the merchandise.
Okay.
Tell the people how they can get, man, cause I gotta give me one of them.
I got you, bro. I got some artists, man, getting ready to come in. They kind of had I had some more things that I had to do and tweak or whatever. So I got a shipment coming in, man. I'm waiting on that to get in, and I got a lot of people I got to take care of, tighten up. But I got some that I got to, give away. And you definitely on this. I got you, big boy. You gonna have to wear this. You can't wear the baseball. So I got you, and you hear me like
Boy, crazy. So how can they get them though? I mean, how do they purchase them?
Well, actually, right now you can
hit you up on
Facebook
Facebook
you can hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. Instagram at S.u.c. Big Pokey, Facebook, Milton Power, or you can hit me 281-779-9847 or email me funkycoldpokey in the FONKYKOLD.
I got another question for you, man. It's kind of out there, but I mean, what female rapper or singer or entertainer out there would you like to work with?
That's anywhere.
Anywhere.
That's a hell of a question too.
Yeah, that's a hell of a question.
I got two. I got two, man. But it said one, but I got two, man. Number one, man, I'm a big fan of B. I love
Man, got to be
B.
Queen B.
Got to. But I love Mary J. Blood.
Oh man.
And, you know, so I'm just gonna say, if you grant me two, I give me them two.
Mary J. or Beyonce.
That's right.
That's a hell of a two.
Yeah,
You don't get no though than that.
You see, like that, you know.
Man, yeah, that's what's up, man. That's killer, man. Man, I know people I've been hearing chatter, man. What's the possibilities of a Pokey and Kiki album or freestyle at the screw shop or something? Just y'all two locked up on some beats.
Man, oh cool, man. Me and Keith kinda got something up our sleeve.
I figured that.
Yeah, it's still in the making right now, but we about to take action on it, kind of like ASAP, you know what I mean? But that's something we definitely discussed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, you know, we still moving, everybody got their own agenda.
Right.
But you know, we definitely discuss taking the time out.
Yeah, cause I mean the fans want to see that, man.
Yeah.
I know y'all two real tight, you know what I'm saying? So it'll be easy to go in there and just,
It's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be serious, you know. And I think, man, one thing about me and Key, I think, man, we push each other some kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like you know, we just we push each other. When we freestyling the songs, you know, and it ain't like we just competing with each other. That's just us.
yeah, y'all bring the best out of each other.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
bring the best out of each
Yeah,
other. That's
yeah.
that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
And the people realize that, man. Like the fans, they know, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something about like the Mike D and Zero do good together. Pokey and Key do together. It's some people that just.
And I feel like that one is well overdue.
That's overdue, man.
Yeah, it's kind of like Miller and Pocky.
Man, like when is it gonna happen? And it finally happened.
Yeah.
It finally gonna happen.
Right.
God willing, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen. If somebody don't get cut small or something, it's gonna happen. Yeah. But man, it's a beautiful thing, man. Last but not least, man, when you finally put down the mic, man, what type of legacy do you want to leave? I mean, what do you want people to remember about you, like, as far as how, you know, say we older and we just, you know, just talking about that. What you think people gonna say about you as a rapper and as a person, man? Or what do you hope that they say?
You know, number one, they enjoy it, they still love me. You know, I have respect for my craft and what I bring to the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as far as the music game as well as represent my city. As far as, you know, out the mic, just knowing me, he was down to earth dude, just real cool dude, down there, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And, you know, on the mic, man, you know, he square business.
Yeah,
You
killer,
know what I'm saying?
killer. Really the hardest spit in the letter.
Yeah.
And, man, one thing I have to add to that, man, is like, it's some cats, you know, that are not approachable. You know what I'm saying? When they be in their element.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they in their element, they out at the show or whatever. Even though I might have worked with them, and I know them, you know, I've been in the lab with them, there's some cats that I be hesitant to actually talk to. That's just crazy, but I mean, I be like, man, to avoid myself getting mad, let me just stay over here. But you not that dude, man. And I appreciate that from you, man.
Likewise. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm just big on consistency, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm be the same nigga, man, that I was then, I'm be now. When you see me last time, be the same. You know, I don't react well to people change up like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I can deal with what you're talking
Yeah.
about, Nah, I try not to be that nigga. I'm gonna try to be the same nigga, you know what I'm saying?
That's
When
100.
I try, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's 100, man.
Yeah.
And well, with that, man, we gotta thank you for coming out, man, again,
Thanks for
man.
having me, man.
Man, Big Pokey in the building, man, and we're gonna sign off. I'm Sean Solo, and I'm so used to. Peace out, man.
Okay, right now, Houston, the voltage is looking good.